part 3 of a 7-part series that I'm calling How to Stop Gossiping. Ask lots of questions. If they start the conversation with, can you believe that Andy and Susan, like, blah, 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 ask a question about their personal life. And I guarantee you, 90% of the time, they're going to want to change the subject quickly and not talk about personal lives anymore because nobody wants their personal life out there. So, like, try to like Uno reverse them, like, okay, here you are talking about, like, oh, so how are you and your mom? How are you and your baby daddy? How are you and blah, 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 blah. And then they probably are going to like want to shut the conversation down and be like, anyways. Likewise, if you are the one initiating the conversation, start with a question. It could be literally any question. It could be like a silly question. It could be a fun fact. It could be a joke, like anything to kind of like break the ice. And then from there, just keep the questions rolling. Then the conversation can never get to a lull where you feel like you have to come up with things quickly. And the only things that come to you are like things about other people. First of all, just like try not to engage in like meaningless conversation. But also, if you are going to speak to people where you know that the conversation is automatically like lean towards that more, then just ask questions, like question after question after question, and the conversation will never get to the point of gossip because you're constantly asking questions that like need answers. And it can be like the smallest question and then like a follow-up question like, oh, so you went skiing. Okay, so how was that? Where did you go? What did you wear? Where did you go shopping before you went? How did you what made you decide on that? There are literally so many questions you can ask and so many things you can do to keep the conversation from going towards the road of gossip, from coming to that boring, mindless jibber jabber that leaves just me, but it always leaves me just feeling like exhausted, drained, and honestly kind of like a bad person because like why did I just spend 30 minutes like talking about people? So questions, ask more questions. Tip number 3, I hope this helps you, and as always, let me know if this did help you or if you try this. And yeah, love you, bye.